Christmas, I hurried to the store to buy some last-minute gifts. When I saw the crowds of people waiting in endless lines, I began to silently complain. It's gonna take me forever to get out of here, I thought. And I started to feel that Christmas was just becoming more of an annoyance. I made my way to the toy section, where I became even more irritated by inflated prices and picked over toys. Then, I noticed a small boy. He was about 5 years old, standing in the aisle, clutching a doll. He looked terribly sad. This little boy quickly captured my heart. He looked up to the woman.
Grandma, are you sure I don't have enough money?
I'm sorry, Bobby. You know you don't have enough money to buy this doll.
Stroking his hair, she asked him to wait there for a few minutes. Then, she quickly left. The little boy stood staring at the doll in his hands. After a few moments, I started to walk towards him. "Who do you want to give that doll to?" I softly asked. He looked up at me, unsure whether to talk to a stranger. "I don't think that doll's for you, is it?" I joked.
No, it's for my sister. It's the doll that she wanted Santa to bring.
I explained that maybe Santa would bring her the doll, after all, and not to worry. But he sadly replied,
Santa can't take it to my sister, but my mommy can give it to her when she sees her.
His eyes began to fill with tears.
My sister's with God now. Daddy told me that Mommy is going to heaven soon. I want Mommy to take this doll with her.
My heart nearly stopped. The little boy looked at me and said,
I told Daddy to make sure Mommy doesn't go to heaven till I get home from the store.
Then he showed me a photograph of himself smiling bigger than life. And he told me,
I want Mommy to take this picture with her so she doesn't forget me.
He began to cry.
I love my mommy, but I don't want her to leave me. Daddy said she has to be with my little sister.
Then he began gazing at the doll. Very quietly, I reached in my pocket and took out some money. "What if we check your wallet one more time, just in case you do have enough money?"
Okay.
He agreed. His hopes began to rise. Without his knowing, I added some of my money to his money, and we began counting it together. There was enough money for the doll, with some left over. The little boy's face lit up. He looked skyward, putting his palms together.
Thank you, God, for giving me enough money.
Then, he looked to me.
Last night before bed, I asked God to give me enough money for the doll. He heard me.
He added with a smile.
I wanted more money to buy a white rose for Mommy, but I was afraid to ask God for too much. Now I have enough money to buy the doll and the white rose.
A few minutes later, the boy's grandma returned. I finished shopping with a much different feeling than when I first walked into the store. This is John Demetrician telling each and every one of you to embrace the life that you hold this moment. For the next, it may forever change.